Today we're filming the amazing Polestar 3. In this video we're going to hear from the people behind Polestar to get the lowdown on their shiny new products, and chat to Sky Sports presenter and Polestar owner David Garrido to see what he thinks of the all-new Polestar 3.
We call Polestar 3 the SUV for the electric age, but what we've done is lowered the roof height quite significantly, and that gives it a low kind of coupe-like stance, and also gives us significant benefits in terms of aerodynamics, so supports a really long range.
Has that compromised head height for tall people sat in the back at all?
No, not at all. Similar to Polestar 4, we've moved that rear header rail backwards, so you've got full kind of rear headroom and a panoramic roof which extends behind the rear passenger's head as well. So not only does it have a lot of space, it feels really light and airy, both in the back and the front.
I'm going to start with a summary of this car. It's mind-blowing, it puts a smile on your face, and it's just a dream to drive. It also has probably the best sound system I've heard in a car. Bowers & Wilkins sounds like a pretty dour law firm, but it's not. It's incredible sound. To test this, myself and David, via a walkie-talkie,
Have you got a bit of a caliper fetish?
had a little joint disco. Here's the copyright-friendly version. There's something like 25 speakers in this car, including in the headrest. So it's just generally a really immersive experience driving in this motor. And on a long road trip, you've got to have good tunes as well, so a massive tick. It's got a head-up display. It's also got this little monitor here as well for displaying the main information that you need. So you've got your navigation, you've got your speed, your speedometer, your percentage, your battery range, etc. This thing here as well, center console, really simple to navigate.
Yeah, hi Rick, thanks for joining us. This is the Polestar 3, and it's Polestar's first SUV in the market, and it's our SUV for the electric age.
I love it, and it's been getting a lot of attention. We've done our test to make sure the snowball goes in the back, no problem. The long-range dual-motor version of the Polestar 3 comes with a 111 kilowatt-hour battery and a range of up to 392 miles WLTP. It does 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds and has a top speed of 130 miles per hour. It has a maximum DC charging rate of 250 kilowatts, taking it from 10 to 80% in just 30 minutes. And it's got a monster range as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
It does up to 403 miles on a WLTP cycle for the single motor, so really no compromises in terms of how far you can go between charges.
You could drive to Scotland from London on a single charge.
Absolutely, and I think what we find, you know, most customers that have been driving the EV for a while, they want to stop for a break before they've gone anywhere near 400 miles. With charging times under 30 minutes from 10 to 80%, you know, by the time you've got a coffee, had a comfort break, you're ready to go again, and so's the car.
Is it the ultimate road trip car? It could be. This would be amazing to go on a big road trip to the Alps. Funny you should say that, Ricky B. We actually drove the Polestar 2 from London to the Alps recently. A cracking journey in a cracking machine. Check out our YouTube to see the adventure. It's got a huge range, loads of space. It is fast as fudge. Fudge isn't very fast, but you know what I mean. The boot is massive. It clocks in at 484 litres with the seats up and 1,411 with the seats down. It's got a frunk as well, so frunk stands for front trunk or fruit, depends on how you look at it, which means you can store your cables and other bits and bobs in there. This floating centre console is very nice as well. You got a physical knob here for adjusting the volume on your radio. You can charge your phone here. You've got decent cup holders, loads of room underneath here for things like your sandwiches and walkie-talkies.
This is ideal for families and long distance driving. It's got air suspension, so it's going to be super comfortable. It's a very, very luxurious but simple interior, really well executed in terms of design. But this is all about sharing the experience, getting from A to B in nice luxury but in an understated way.
So this button here helps you toggle between different settings, so you can either see your speedo or you can have your navigation. I found this a little bit tricky to get used to. You're kind of guessing what you're doing here, so if you press that button, that's your Google Assistant. Hey Google, tell me a joke.
This one will make you giggle or sigh. Why did the toilet paper jump off the building? To quickly get to the bottom.
I think you guys have got a really good balance of sporty, sleek and stylish as well. Talk us through this, and look at these calipers. Oh,
Yes, so our Swedish gold calipers is a nod to our Swedish heritage. That said, we find most people in normal driving don't actually use them. They use the regenerative system, which really maximises range. You'll find that is charging up the battery as you drive to make sure that we maximise and achieve those good range numbers. In terms of the design of the side of the car, again, you see the lower claddings, which really kind of give it that SUV proportions, coupled with the large wheels, performance-orientated 21-inch wheels that we've got here on this car, but with sizes up to 22 inches, so we do have even bigger wheels available if you'd like.
So quick. Joachim was saying, I dare you to try and get understeer on this car, and we've thrown it into roundabouts and round turns, no understeer. Well done, Joachim. You guys have nailed it. Oh, look at that. That torque vectoring. Yes! One minor grumble, I have struggled to change the actual positioning of my wing mirrors. You have to go through the computer and do it all through there. I prefer to have that right here. Also, similar to the VW range, if you want to open the back windows, you've got to toggle through that because you've only got 2 buttons here. Saving money on a couple of buttons, not sure that is a decent idea. David, how has been your first drive with the Polestar 3?
Yeah, glorious, like really straightforward, really easy. I just felt really calm, I felt really, really relaxed.
I couldn't keep up with you, you were off.
Oh look, I just wanted to test, you know, that feeling, because it's a more powerful car than the one that I'm used to, which is the updated model year 24 Polestar 2. It felt like that kind of thing where you can just say, what kind of mood am I in today? What car do I want to drive today? And it can go, all right, yeah, I can provide that for you.
Plenty of space for me back here.
Looks comfy.
And as I said, really good headroom here, so I'd say at least 6 inches above my head, so we'll be comfortable for people even taller than I am.
So a 7-footer, no problem. And that's, I'll tell you what, that's with the seat really far back as well. How's it for leg space there?
Yeah, really good, perfectly comfortable, and you can also have plenty of room to get your feet under the seat in front, even with the seat in a low position. So,
Right, Henry, thanks very much.
no worries.
See you later.